Oh, jeez. So, this weekend, I watched too many Star Wars Galaxy Edge videos. Andy Warhol once said, I wish instead of going to parties, I could send someone with a video camera and then experience the party from just laying in my bed. And I got to do that this weekend. I got to experience the new Disneyland Star Wars Galaxy's Edge thing. I got this experience just from watching the videos. But I watched a lot of them. But at a certain point, I realized that when I'm watching these theme park vloggers, that what I'm watching is theme park porn, that I'm getting off on it. In your day-to-day life, you just feel like you need a vacation. I know I feel like I could use a vacation right now. You know, life's been kicking me in the BB-8s lately. It started with the Tim Tracker. It's one of my favorite Disney theme park sort of vloggers. Him and his wife Jen live in Orlando, so they're constantly going to Universal Studios or to Disney World. Tim did a 1-hour live stream, and you got to walk around with him and see all this cool stuff. And there's a point in the video where he's in the Droid Depot, and you see this guy making a droid, $100 plastic toy robot. And it's this really enthusiastic, he's just a Star Wars nerd. That Star Wars nerd was Bobby Moynihan from Saturday Night Live. The guy behind him in the video playing with his little droid that he made was Ben Schwartz. John Ralphio from Parks and Rec. It was a media preview day, and there were these people just there, being fans, and that was amazing. So it's even more amazing that you're experiencing it with people like that, of that sort of that you admire comedically. It was very interesting to go on this journey with a group of people that were fans. It's kind of like Harry Potter land over at Universal Studios. I'm not that into Harry Potter. I know just enough about Harry Potter to flirt with Harry Potter girls, when I'm hitting on Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff chicks, I got a little bit of game. But for the most part, that world would kind of be wasted on me. But it's sort of the enthusiasm of other Star Wars fans that makes these videos that much more enjoyable. After that, I watched Adam the Woo, the Daily Woo's video of him going. He went on the first opening day that was open to the public, the first 4-hour slot at 8 a.m. Had to get there at like 4:30 a.m. just because there's lines of people. And the amount of people that were there on that first day was anxiety producing. I don't think I actually could have handled it. And it goes back to that sort of Andy Warhol thing. We live in that world where we don't have to go to the party. We don't have to experience the anxiety of being in that crowd. There's all these people and they're shoulder to shoulder and they have their cell phones up going, isn't this amazing? And they're just jammed in there trying to get into this Star Wars land. I like this water bottle because, Elsa keeps my water cold, and Anna here keeps me hot. The theming of this new part of the park is amazing. What's rare about it is they don't mention Disney inside the land, inside the Star Wars land. You're on the planet Batuu at the Black Spire outpost. All the signage is in a different alien language, which was brought up by Quinton Reviews. created a video talking about his experience going to Galaxy's Edge on a cast preview day. And he says the immersiveness gets kind of annoying when you try to ask a cast member a serious question, like where's the bathroom? And they don't break character for a second. They just stay in that, oh, what is a bathroom? You know, here on our planet we call them wally bangers. It's like, screw you, I gotta take a leak. Like, just point to the bathroom. I enjoyed Quinton Review's video probably the best because he gave a lot of constructive criticism. Besides that whole, not only the whole immersion thing, but he pointed out that the Cantina is one of the first places in Disneyland to ever serve alcohol. And that people were getting drunk at the Cantina and then going over to the Millennium Falcon ride and just crashing the Millennium Falcon because it's an interactive ride where you control the thing. But I think it would be funny if they started giving people breathalyzer tests before piloting the Millennium Falcon. That would be interesting. Adam the Woo's friend Jessica from Super Enthused lives up to her name. She is enthusiastic about this land. She even really got into the whole immersiveness by speaking like the cast members in her vlog. Like saying, oh, how many credits is it for this droid or something like that, or anytime one of the cast members sees you doing something with your cell phone, they're like, oh, are you scanning this for some purpose? Or some crap like that. It goes back to what Quinton Reviews said. That's kind of cute, but it gets annoying after a while. The cast members trying to immerse you so much that when does that become a liability? At what point would a cast member stop doing that? Like, I don't know, like if some kid had some allergic reaction and needed like his EpiPen or needed to get out of there, it's like, would a cast member really say, oh, well, we'll provide medical transport back to your planet? That would be so inappropriate. But where is that line? Because it got kind of annoying to hear them just refer to all the money as credits. And even when you ask them, oh, is this the place where you build the lightsaber? They go, no, it's not. We just do scrap metal here. It's like, we do you? And then they're like, yes, we build lightsabers here, but the First Order can't know about it. And it's like, oh, okay, all right. But seriously, $250 to build a lightsaber? 250 credits. It's like, oh, yeah, okay. Speaking of the First Order, do you like fascism? Then you're going to love the walk-around stormtroopers who come up to you and harass you, and like there's a walk-around Kylo Ren who is hunting some sort of rebel spy, and they're stormtroopers. And I think young people don't understand what that word actually means. George Lucas didn't invent stormtroopers. Stormtroopers existed in the real world. And fascism's not cute or fun. You don't take a selfie with... It's like the Star Wars has like the First Order and the Rebels, and it's like you can buy costume stuff like to be a Jedi, or to even stuff to support the First Order, like t-shirts and keychains saying you support the First Order. If only there were something in the real world where they were pitting us against one another. Join our side. No, join our side. I mean, that would be interesting if we had something like that in the real world. And I can do double. I got... What? Oh, God. Double Star Wars. I would like to thank Brian Barnes from Mondo Peace Theater for actually giving me the idea to do this video. I had tweeted that I had watched too many of these Star Wars Land videos, and he said, well, why don't you just make a video about how you've watched too many videos and complete the circle? I think he was joking. I don't think he ever expected me to do this, but I did it. And I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He does reviews of weird horror movies. Like if you like something weird, the video, something weird video, you'll like his stuff. He does reviews of a lot of that stuff. He dresses up like a Grim Reaper guy. He puts on a mask and talks like this and makes bad jokes. So sorry for the horrible impersonation of you, Brian. So I'll put a link in the description to some of the videos that I watched this weekend. Some very interesting people that I really like here on the internet. A little bit going on with me. I have a new t-shirt design that I just created. I'm hoping to get this out for Father's Day. All the geeky, nerdy, retro gaming dads. This is a t-shirt I created. It is, let me go over here. I just want to look cool and not work. It's a Power Glove design. Do you understand what I'm going for there? Yeah, well, okay. You say you like the Star Wars? Do I have any Star Wars related t-shirts? Sort of. I have this one. Keep the planet clean for our future. Robot overlords. And it's got some droids on it. Some non-copyright infringing droids. So what am I doing video-wise? Up next, as far as me doing the kids' book reviews, I have The Little Engine That Could. That is going to be the next book that I viciously sort of ruin your childhood by pointing out how weird and awful this book is. It is. It's insane. So that's going on. If you enjoy... Let me try that again. That was a little too intense. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff that I'm doing, please like, subscribe, leave me some comments, tell your friends. And cover up my receding hairline like that. There we go. There we go. There's a thumbnail. Yes.